AI is just like your iPhone. If you have one, and I do, and I've had every model they've made, I love those things. iPads, Mac computers, MacBooks. They're fantastic pieces of hardware, even though the company is really, its culture is very perverted and sick if you really get into it and see it. Go to the Apple store and see what's happening there. I've gone off on the whole store before. It's so terrible. But it's the same thing. AI is the same thing. And with that phone, we had Facebook and all this stuff that would give you this little bit of dopamine if you got a like on your comment, if they liked your picture. And you can look at news and it's all this exciting, they've started doing scary stuff all the time just to titillate you. And you can have that jolt. And the phone will give you all sorts of emotional experiences. And that's why people just look at it constantly, is to get that reinforcement. And that's the danger of AI, is that you let it start controlling your system, inside your limbic system. And then it will control you and you will be dependent on it. And I had to do that. The phone did the same thing with me, check the weather, look at all your apps and go, oh, I've looked at everything. Then start back at the first one. And just because you're still hoping for some kind of emotional jolt out of that thing. And I had to purposely go, okay, I'm only going to look at the phone if I get a text, if I have a call. I'll check the news twice a day. I'll look at the weather and try to get away from the Weather Channel, those horrible ads, and found me a different app for weather that's a little calmer. And I control the phone now instead of it controlling me. I decide what happens. And it's the same with AI. We can use it to our advantage as long as we don't forget that we are in control, that we have to stay on top of it, that we are running it, that it is our slave. It works for us. And it has to be that kind of attitude towards all computerized things. And once we realize that it is simply a tool that we are in complete control of, and that we have to always exercise that control or it will go out of control, that it is dangerous and has that capability, just like the iPhone, because that hurts people until they get in control of it. Once you realize that these things are dangerous, but you can and must control them, then they can work for you and for us. And that, they're not going away. So really there's no other choice.